Hello and welcome to the Garden Gurus. I'm Trevor Cochrane. Look at this, spring has sprung. We are really starting to see the benefits of some warm weather and lots more sunlight, and your garden is going to love it. We've got a great show for you today. Here's what's coming up. Nige shows us how to manage weeds organically.
So planting ground covers and mulching will be a big help.
Sue shows us how to create beautiful, luscious greenery anywhere you go.
These compact ones are perfect for small containers. Many people think of them as a weed, but these ones stay nice and bushy.
And I give my top lawn mowing tips for spring. With quiet operation and zero emissions, a still battery mower will transform your mowing experience.
Weeds are just a part of life in the garden, and weeding can be a real chore, especially if they get out of control. But just imagine if you could reduce or even eliminate them. Anywhere you have bare soil like this is an open invitation for weeds, so planting ground covers and mulching will be a big help. Now, mulch also has the added bonus of not only suppressing weeds, it's fantastic for your soil, it helps keep an even temperature, which the plant roots love, plus you're saving water because mulch helps reduce evaporation, which is particularly important in summer, and also it just looks good. Hand removing weeds when they're young is quicker and easier than when they are more established with deeper roots. Pull them before they set seed and spread, creating more work, pain, and possible therapy. A weeding trowel like this is a very handy tool, especially for those more established weeds that have taken hold into the ground with deeper roots and weeds with contractile roots. And the way they work is you push into the soil with the two prongs, and this curved section at the back here gives you the leverage, and you just roll back and out she pops. Very easy. Great tool in the garden and also really good in the lawn. And then when you're finished with the weeds, you just pop them in the tub, stick them in the green bin, or if you like the look of one, you just stick it in the top pocket like that. In lawns, aerating, feeding, watering and regular mowing are crucial for success. Hand weeding or mow weeds down before they set seed spread and become a nightmare is the way to go. Remember folks, regular mowing and feeding will encourage a thick lawn which is way better equipped to outcompete weeds. Spraying is a fast, easy option. And lately, I've been onto this new gear from Seasol's Earth Care range, Organic Weed Killer. It's an organic, glyphosate-free contact herbicide containing pelargonic acid that controls a wide range of weeds, as well as lichen, moss, and algae. It works by breaking down the waxy coating of leaves and stems, destroying the cells, leading to death by dehydration. It's a beautiful thing. It's completely biodegradable, leaving no residue in the soil, causing no damage to other plant roots. Make sure you spray on a calm, dry day to avoid the spray drifting onto your good plants or getting washed off by the rain. And if you are in close to something good like the bromeliads, you can use a piece of cardboard like this to protect them. Spray the weed, and you're in business.
Think of the spent crops in your veggie garden as a resource. Don't throw anything away. And there's nothing better than laying the broad beans, after they're finished producing their beans, down on the ground. They make the best mulch. They're legumes, so they put nitrogen back into the soil. And this foliage, well, it is fantastic for improving the soil. If you want more gardening tips, keep watching after the break on The Garden Gurus.
One of my favourite DIY garden projects has to be making mixed perennial combinations, and they can add a lot of interest colour and even contrast to your garden, and you can create almost anything you want in any style you want. So today I'm going to show you my latest creations. One of the first things I like to do when I'm making a combination is to figure out my colour palette. For this mix, I've chosen a lot of romantic pastel purples and pink tones, which I think really complement each other nicely, and they will grow happily together. Now that we have our colours selected, next is the pots. And it's always good to go for something that is a decent size because we want all these plants to grow happily together. And I really like the texture of these pots, which I think are going to work really nicely. Now is the fun part, planting. And I always like to start with my thriller, which is the tallest plant in our mixed combination planter. So things like grasses or even salvias are great options because they're nice and tall and got good structure. And for mine, I'm using this bronze-coloured phormium. Then we have our fillers, which are the cream in the cake, giving the combination its volume. And for this particular mix, this beautiful lavender, blueberry and daisy will do the trick, as they will fill out the container and provide months of colour. The last layer are the spillers, which can be ground covers, lower growing perennials or even annual flowers. And I've actually picked out these beautiful violas and I love their little faces. And these colours are going to tie everything together. For a mixed planter like this, I'll be using a Pots and Plants slow release fertiliser, which will keep them fed for up to 8 months, and it will keep them thriving, happy and growing. All that's left to do is to give these a really good water every few days. For now that they're in position, all I have to do is sit back and enjoy the colour show.
When it comes to growing plants, going vertical certainly saves space. I'm always saying there's room for one more plant. Vertical gardens have taken off across the country in the last couple of years. For good reason, it makes so much sense as outdoor spaces are at a premium. Going vertical means you can take advantage of the areas that suit the growing conditions that match the varieties of plants you're growing, and you'll fit more plants in a tight space. If the thought of installing your own vertical garden is daunting, Holman Industries may just have the trick. They redesigned their Green Wall Mobile Garden Kit so it's easy to use and it's going to last. Now, everything you need to grow a vertical garden is in this box, well, beside the plants and the potting mix. If you're the sort of person that runs a mile when the box says some assembly required, don't worry. With a click and go method, it's easy. All you need to do is join the frame clips together and slide onto the marked grooves. There are 4 wheels on the base of the frame that allows you to move the green wall into any position. There are also 9 small green wall pots and 2 planters as part of the kit, perfect for some edibles and colourful flowers and also repeat harvest herbs. The small pots are perfect for a few violas and marigolds. We want to add some quick growing colour and interest to the vertical garden, as well as varieties that are tasty. Add some fast growing herbs for the warmer months, and thyme is one of my favourites. It grows really well in full sun or a part shaded position. Now there's the common garden thyme or the variegated lemon thyme. They both do so brilliantly in small pots. The larger planters are well suited for a few larger growing herbs. Parsley is perfect as it develops a strong root system and will tend to bolt to seed if the plants are stressed, dry out regularly or are contained in a small pot. We want to develop lots of leaves, so planting in premium potting mix will give them the best start. Nasturtiums are another great selection for a vertical garden. Now, these compact ones are perfect for small containers. Many people think of them as a weed, but these ones stay nice and bushy. The leaves taste fantastic in sandwiches, and the flowers, well, they're great for salads. The mobile green wall also comes with a pre-assembled irrigation kit. So all that's needed is to place each sprayer at each pot and hook it onto a tap. If you want to go down the automatic path, you can attach a tap timer. That way, you don't have to worry about forgetting to water the plants, particularly when they're under the eaves. And to keep them looking fantastic, liquid fertiliser every fortnight over the foliage and around the root system. Now, I think we've done pretty well. The options are endless.
Each week on our Facebook page, we hold what we call Facebook Live. It's our gardening club and your chance to ask gardening questions. And this week, Carolyn from Victoria asked about flowering orchids. She's got one in a pot that she's got indoors, and she wants to know whether she should be feeding it. Well, the answer is absolutely. It's a great idea. It will prolong the flowering and it'll encourage the plant to grow strongly. And the best way to do it is to use one of these things. It's a little mist and feed, and you just mist it over the foliage like that. And it's that easy, but the results are amazing. Now, don't forget, tune in every Monday morning for our Facebook Live Gardening Club.
Tomato season's well and truly with us. They're one of the easier crops to grow, and it's great being involved from the whole seed to plate experience. Tomatoes originate from Peru. That's in South America. And like many things, made their way to Europe in the 1500s, over time becoming an integral part of the Mediterranean diet, and so inevitably ending up here in Australia. From a squirt of sauce on a snag sanger at a sausage sizzle, to bruschetta and delicious pasta sauces and salads, you name it, we love a tomato. Growing tomatoes is pretty straightforward. Choose a sunny spot, and if in the garden, prepare the soil with organics and cultivation to be friable, free-draining and nutritious, just like the tomatoes you're going to grow. In a pot or container, be sure to use a high-quality potting mix like this here from Performance Naturals by Scott's. It contains all natural ingredients, including sources of nitrogen, blood and bone, seaweed and manure to improve your soil and encourage the all-important earthworms and microbial activity, which are crucial for soil health and beautiful, fresh, tasty tomatoes, just like these ones on the front of the pack. When growing from seed, follow the planting guide on the pack. It'll give you depth and spacing info, really simple. Larger varieties need more space, so don't plant them too close. The same goes for seedlings. Allow room for growth. As your tomatoes grow, make sure you fertilise them with the Performance Naturals tomato, vegetable and herb fertiliser for the tastiest, juiciest tomatoes and the healthiest of crops. And if you're doing citrus and other fruits, there's a fertiliser for those as well. Now, folks, not only is this 100% natural and sustainable way to grow your crops, the bags and the packaging are made from recycled plastic too. I'm sure a lot of you will be familiar with the fiddle leaf fig or Ficus lyrata, which is a beautiful indoor plant that's been very popular now for a few years. But out in the garden, they are really quite a big tree. And there's one behind me over here, you can see it's a good 15 metres, maybe more, and they can actually get a bit bigger than that. So if you decided that you're bored of your one and you want to put it out in the garden, just be careful where you plant it and choose a suitable spot. After the break, more tips here on The Garden Gurus.
Still have been the leaders in handheld garden tools for as long as I can remember. And now they are leading the way once again with their impressive range of lawnmowers, all of which are battery powered. With quiet operation and zero emissions, a Stihl battery mower will transform your mowing experience. There are 8 different mowers to choose from these days, and they pretty much cater for every size and type garden you could imagine. For larger lawns, Stihl recommends this model, the RMA 510V. It can mow up to the size of a full tennis court on a single charge. And with the battery's second storage slot, you can easily double that to do 2 tennis courts. To get them going, all you need to do is flip up the cover, pop the battery into the slot, and you're ready to go. These batteries only take up to 35 minutes to recharge, so you could mow all day if you wanted to. Under this cover, you'll find some features you only find with Stihl mowers. The first one is, if you don't want the kids to take the mower for a run, pull this switch out. This will stop the mower from going. If you want to leave it in, that's fine. The mower will run whenever you want. And next door, there's an eco button. You'll see a little sign there. Switch that across and it leaves you with the ability to save charge in the battery. The way it works is there is a sensor, and when the blades sense less resistance, they actually slow the spin of the blades down. This reduces the draw on the battery, which means you can mow longer. All that's left to do is to start the mower by a push of a button. The cutting height on this mower and all Stihl mowers can be easily adjusted to suit your lawn's needs, with just one lever to make the adjustment. And there are 8 settings ranging from 25mm to 100mm in height. The V in the RMA 510V name stands for self-propelled variable speed. This makes mowing easier as you don't have to be physically pushing it along. Walking speed can be adjusted to suit your stride, ranging from a relaxing stroll to a brisk walk. Now, this mower has a huge 51cm wide cutting width, which is huge. And the catcher in the back carries over 70 litres of clippings, which means you don't have to stop and start. And when you do empty it, it's got a huge wide opening, which makes emptying so much easier. As standard, the mower also features an option to mulch by inserting the mulching plug, or side eject by activating the side chute. Great if you're maintaining a large area or longer grass where you don't really need to collect up the clippings. When you are done, put the battery on charge, ready for the next cut, or pop it into one of the 30 other tools in Stihl's AP battery system, which includes blowers, chainsaws, grass trimmers, even combi systems. Now, I recommend if you're in the market for a new mower this spring, head on out to your local Stihl dealer. It's the only place you can get Stihl products. If you want to know any more information about them, simply check out this website. Look at this, it's magnificent. Now, unfortunately, that's the last bit of inspiration you're going to get this week on The Garden Gurus. The good news is, if you want any more gardening advice, you're looking for a good reference tool, visit our website, thegardengurus.tv. Or, if you've got a question you want to ask, become a friend on Facebook. Every Monday we have the Garden Gurus Live, where I'll answer your garden questions in person. It's a great way to get the questions answered. Now look, we're back next week with another brilliant episode of the Garden Gurus. I'm Trevor Cochrane. We'll see you then.